Imagine pulling into your quiet suburban street after a long trip, only to see your dream home reduced to a smoking skeleton. The flames had danced high enough to light up the cul-de-sac like a twisted bonfire party. And there, amid the chaos, stood Brenda Wilkins, the HOA Queen Bee, clipboard in hand, looking like she'd just won the lottery. Brenda was the epitome of suburban overlord plump, perpetually offended, with a perm that screamed, "I speak to the manager." She'd been hounding me, Alex Harper, for months. Rumors flew that I was some shady loner dodging community standards because I refused to join their precious HOA. Whispers about my unsightly mailbox or non-compliant garden gnomes. I kept quiet, nodding politely at block parties while noting every petty fine they slapped on my door. But inside, I was cataloging it all, like a spider watching flies buzz into the web. The fire chief pulled me aside that evening, his face grim under the flashing lights. Accelerants everywhere. Alex, gasoline mixed with some homemade junk. This wasn't an accident. I glanced at Brenda, who was lecturing a neighbor about proper fence heights even as my life smoldered. "Such a tragedy," she cooed, spotting me. "But honestly, if you'd signed up like a good neighbor, maybe we'd have that neighborhood watch fund to prevent mishaps." Her smile was all teeth, no soul. "Mishaps," I echoed, voice low. "You mean like the mishaps that hit the Johnsons after they painted their door red without approval?" She blinked, clutching her pearls. "Now, Alex, don't go spreading baseless gossip. We're all about order here in Willow Creek." The whispers grew louder after that. Brenda's emails flooded inboxes. Concerned about recent events? Join the HOA for safety. But I didn't rage. Instead, I made calls from my real job as a federal judge, one they'd conveniently ignored in their smear campaign. "This is Judge Harper," I said into the phone. "Send arson specialists. And loop in the feds. Smells like racketeering." Brenda's face when the unmarked vans rolled up? Priceless. She waddled over, huffing. "What's this? You can't just invade our peaceful community." I leaned in, whispering, "Peaceful? Like how you peacefully find old Mrs. Ramirez until she sold her house." Her cheeks flushed beet red. "That's enforcement. For the greater good." Evidence piled up like Brenda's collection of violation notices. Security cams caught her SUV lurking near my place at odd hours. Lab tests linked the accelerant to chemicals bought on Dennis. Her treasurer cronies, credit card sloppy, like leaving crumbs after raiding the cookie jar. Internal HOA chats surfaced. Stubborn ones like Harper need a wake-up call. Remember the lawn treatment on the Parkers. Brenda's board meetings turned into comedy gold. Her defending it all with gems like, "It's not harassment. It's motivation." I watched from the shadows as agents raided their office. A converted garage stuffed with forged documents and misspent dues. Dennis cracked first, spilling about poisoned pets and vandalized cars for non-joiners. Brenda, she doubled down in interrogation, screeching, "I'm protecting property values. Without us, it'd be anarchy. Like mismatched Christmas lights." The courtroom was a circus. I testified coolly. They classified me as Tier 3 threat, code for burn him out. Brenda's lawyer stammered objections, but the jury ate it up. Guilty on arson, conspiracy, RICO, the works. Brenda's sentencing? 20 years. Her face crumpling like a deflated souffle as she wailed. But I was just enforcing rules. The HOA dissolved. Assets clawed back for victims. Willow Creek breathed free. No more absurd fines for unauthorized bird feeders. I rebuilt my home, adding a sign, "No HOA tyrants allowed." Neighbors who'd once shunned me now waved, pie in hand. But here's the kicker. Was burning down a house over grass height really about order? Or just power-hungry Karens fearing their thrones? You tell me, is true justice when the mighty fall, or should we forgive the neighborhood Nazis?